Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for
Oh yeah.
in their cop car?
Hell yeah, in uniform.
Ladies and gentlemen, today.
Wait. But by a cop?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
in their
wild.
cop car.
Hell yeah, in uniform.
Niggas probably got a wife
Today,
and
we're in
everything.
Phoenix, Arizona, on the Blade, speaking with pimps and prostitutes, getting an inside look at their life and how it is on these streets.
Bro, that just fucked with my head. I ain't gonna lie.
Look at their life
That transition was crazy.
and how it is on these streets.
Oh my god.
You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart.
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Nigga said the kindness of my
When
heart.
she go to
Nigga,
sleep
what?
and pray, she praying to me.
Oh,
That's a
hell
crazy
no.
statement.
Once again, we dive into the world of prostitution,
niggas be
this
wild.
time in Phoenix,
Bro, what?
Arizona. This story takes place on the Blade, the
I don't
term
know
used for the
what
street where women can
town
be
you
seen
been in,
walking at
but
night looking for
I do
customers.
not have that
The business
command,
of
my
sex
nigga.
is a complicated one. Usually what you find is vulnerable women being controlled and manipulated by a devious pimp, who oftentimes himself grew up in a rough environment where he saw prostitution from a young age. For a young man growing up in poverty, the allure of being a pimp is both financial and status related. Monetarily, it's a great way to make
Ew.
fast money, and the profession of pimping
Nasty
has been
ass
glorified in
detail.
rap music, presenting an image of a smoothly dressed man with cars, women, and the latest fashion. Phoenix has long been a hotspot for prostitution and sex trafficking.
What the fuck? Young Chuchi, Grace, Hayacha, Yoma? Oh, I'm about to get canceled.
Two things that overlap. Recently, there have been major busts, including one operation that arrested over 300 people in early 2023. While most of the mainstream media believes talking to some local vaguely related to the story in a corporate
She had a dick? That's crazy.
setting of an office is the way to deliver news, I believe the best way to get to the bottom of the story is to go boots on the ground and get it straight from the source.
bitch that was
Today we do
twerking.
just that. Our story begins by interviewing a pimp,
That nigga-
and as the story
yeah, you
goes
looking a
on, we
little
find
too close,
ourselves in a
my boy.
motel room with a prostitute getting ready for work and her pimp in the room as well. It's time to hit the blade.
That nigga
Quick
was
announcement,
back,
time
bro.
is running out to get your ticket. We have a live
Whose baby is that? Is that his baby?
event in Milwaukee. So if you're in the Chicago area,
Milwaukee,
Wisconsin, nearby, you want to make a drive, come out to the show. 2 documentaries. It's going to be fun. Oriental Theater, March
his
7th. Link in description. And now to the video.
These nigga rapper ain't doing it right. Hustle hard for them bands because that's what I like. I fuck on a bitch and then I'm out of sight. That bitch gave me brain, yeah, that bitch blew my mind.
Damn, niggas really gotta do that shit all day, every
So it's
day.
5 p.m. on a Tuesday
For some
night.
money.
This is the first impression of the Blade. We're going to show you what we see. Just think that this is somebody's reality that 6-7 days a week. This is how they feed themselves, feed their kids.
I know this nigga's glad he's
But
not
can you
doing no
imagine a
criminal
mom
shit.
being out here? Mom's going to go out and work tonight. She'll be back in the morning.
Nah, that shit's sad that mom's gotta do that
crazy
shit.
reality to me.
Yeah,
They
no,
say
that
this
shit's
is the
sad as
world's
fuck.
oldest profession, and I wonder if America's making the right calls in how we're handling prostitution. Would it not be safer to have brothels?
5
Would it not
p.m.
be
on
safer
a
for them?
Tuesday night.
5 p.m. on a Tuesday night. Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? These niggas gotta get their money some way, somehow.
The women,
I mean, there's really better ways to do it, but hey, they pick these
the
ways. Pick
STDs,
this
you
way.
cut out the pimps, which to me are the guys you gotta cut out of this game.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Tell the people where we are right now.
Shit, right now we on 27th Avenue Indian School. That's the Blade, but really that's the start of the Blade, but you feel me? We just gonna say
You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas want some? Go to Arizona, 27th Avenue.
that's the Blade.
And what's the Blade?
You gonna come down here, you gonna see some fat hoes, small hoes, anything, pigeon toes, but you feel me? Everything down here getting money though.
To me, it's mind-blowing that a man can convince a team of women to work for him and be
Bro,
on the
that's
street,
so
to put their
insane.
body at risk, and then collect the money for that. How do you manage to do that?
Well, we not convincing to do anything. They seeing that we providing them a higher lifestyle for them. You feel me? Some females, they gonna be able to go to college. Some females, they ain't gonna never be shit. They need to run into a nigga like me or a nigga like us.
Oh,
Anybody
what?
on our lifestyle that's gonna actually elevate them and be able to give them what they need. Be able to, feel me, put them in their car, put them in the house. A lot of people, they gonna be in their mama house the rest of their life.
This nigga got oh my god. Nigga got a glasses. Nigga got a shiesty on with glasses.
Ain't gonna never be nowhere. 4 kids, 5 kids, but you feel me? Turn around. You see that? Can't make this up. I almost want to roll the window down.
What advantage do the
Yo.
women have in teaming up with someone
Oh my
like you?
god.
They by themselves, they liable to get broke. When you get broke, you a renegade, you out here by yourself, you ain't got nobody to protect you or help you. Anybody can do anything to you. They know you got a purse full
That's
of money,
facts.
they know you ain't giving it to nobody, so it's on you. You need somebody to be able to watch your back, make sure you safe, make sure you okay, make sure you can eat, make sure you get home safe.
Do you kind of view yourself as the bank and the security guard of your women?
I'm everything.
When they're on
Listen,
the
I'm
street,
everything.
how much of what they bring in goes to you?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. I'm your everything.
Damn,
like
bro.
when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
Straight
That's
up,
an
man.
insane statement,
It is
bro.
what it is, man.
Hey, girls really be doing that shit though.
You think that's a fair arrangement that
Really
all
be
their money
doing
goes
that
to
shit,
you?
though. That's real.
100%. Because it's going back to them in the long term. Anything they need paid for, it's coming right out of my pocket. And that's everything.
What kind of things did you buy them?
They might need a whip. They might need their rent paid. They might need a house. Their kids might need some clothes. Their kids might need some food. Their kids might need their daycare paid for. You
Nah,
never
that
know what
shit's
they might need.
crazy.
But whatever they need, that's why they give everything they got to me.
That's
And I'm going to make sure
crazy.
everything okay.
Tell
There's no
people
way
what
that
a
niggas
bottom
buying them
That's the
cars and
can
shit.
rely on. Like, all the
Oh my
go, they
God.
leave, anything. Gonna you can't trust
my
no
God.
to stay. But your
Why does
bottom,
he
you
look
can
like
trust
that?
that one. That one ain't going to never leave.
Did you say off?
Yeah,
Nigga look like
no to stay. But your bottom,
nigga look like a turtle without a shell.
you can trust that one. That one ain't going to never leave.
Did you say off?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
When you off on a nigga, that mean like you could be with another nigga, anything. It's really just anything to not to somebody liking. You feel me? Where it's like, all right, you stop with me, but you ain't just stop with me and keep it solid and letting nigga know what it is. You feel me? You off on me. You did something unrespectable.
And look, just
Oh,
how here
shit.
she comes back again. How can
Yo,
someone
she
get
got the
away with that?
yeast
That
out,
looks
bro.
like
That's
so
nasty.
obvious what's going on.
She ain't doing nothing wrong. She just walking on the
W
phone. you feel me?
manipulation? On God.
I ain't see no crime.
Oh wait,
Is
no,
this
not a
something that
W.
Phoenix
Well, I mean,
police are
hey.
trying to bust, or that you have to worry about
Hey.
police?
You for sure gotta worry about police. We go 2 minutes up the street, you gonna see hella police, but like ain't nobody doing shit. They don't
You know
see
what I'm
nothing
saying?
going on. You feel me? Unless
So
somebody's
weird.
stupid
I
enough to
hate
be
men like
seen.
this.
How do
yeah,
you
these
view
niggas'
women?
mindsets is
I
crazy.
love women. For real, I love everything about women. You feel me? I don't even like being around niggas. I only like being around women.
he
you
love
feel me?
using
They ain't
women.
gonna keep me paid. Gonna keep me paid. You feel me?
How would you feel
Man
if your
is
sister
wearing
was
a
out
black
on the
and
blade?
white jug hat on a ski mask and glasses with a white shirt, black pants, and nurse's gloves. That's wild LMFAO.
Nigga just called out his whole fit.
My sister is on the blade right now in
Really?
Vegas on my mama.
How'd you find your way into this?
Shit, bro.
I
When
don't
I was
wanna
like
hear it.
18 years old,
Probably
I was
get a good
with
look
this little,
watching this,
so
y'all.
really an older bitch, but whole time she was a hoe. I didn't even know she was a hoe. She just always had dough. You feel me? She'd pay for little shit that I had going on, and it came to a point to where she started kind of like, you know, I'm gonna teach you the game. She wanted to see me get paid. You
So
feel
an
me?
older woman taught you the game.
For surely.
What's the
What?
relationship you have with your mom?
I talk to my moms every day.
Does she know what you're up
yeah,
to?
Yeah, she know what I do.
What does she think about it?
She don't like it, but she gotta respect me. I gotta take care of myself. She see how I'm taking care of myself. She see how I'm
That's
taking care of
crazy.
others. You think?
That's
Where do you see
crazy.
yourself on the balance of good and evil?
It's been
Straight
not even
good,
crazy. What
ain't
y'all
no-
want? Yeah, but all I said was that this nigga was wearing a shiesty with glasses. This nigga called out his
You
whole
feel
fit.
me?
Mm.
Everything
called out
I'm
his
doing is out
whole
the
fit.
kindness of my heart. I'm trying to make sure everybody that is part of me, I play my part and we smooth.
You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart.
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Did I Oh, okay. I thought I restarted the video.
Absolutely not.
What happens if one of your girls comes back and doesn't bring $1 home?
She wouldn't even come back. I ain't gonna lie. She know better than to come back if she ain't got no bread. Cause it's like, for what?
No,
What
that's
you here for?
crazy.
Like, you know,
What's the most a woman is brought back in a
That's
night?
crazy.
usually a quota is about a band, but you feel me? I done had to bring in like 35 full bands in the night before.
Is there a particular day that
Wait, 3K in one night?
About a band, but you feel me? I done had to bring in like 35 full
Three and a half. Wait, $3,500 to $4,000 in one night? What the fuck?
bands in the night before.
is there a particular
I
day
love
of the
to
week
take
that's
care
the
of
hottest?
myself. Honestly,
Saturday.
I don't like when people
Sunday morning.
spend
Is
their
it a
money on
dangerous
me when I
job?
have
For
my
me, I
own.
know how to play the
Yeah,
game
that's
right.
good,
You feel me?
bro.
I ain't never in my life
That's
been in
good.
no danger
Some-
playing this,
some
but I
people,
done
you
heard
know
some
what I'm saying,
stories,
they
but that's about it.
Is it dangerous for the women?
They get
Yeah,
bad.
I say it's dangerous for
Most-
them at
most
all
people just
times.
want
But if
someone
they
to
not
pay them.
protecting themselves, they not making sure that they safe at all times. They not doing their perfect screening. When I mean perfect screening, I mean perfect screening. Cause any little flaw could really have you jammed up.
What makes a good John?
He gonna have to pay, and he gonna have to keep paying and keep paying and keep.
Look at this horn ass nigga, bro. This nigga, bro, you know damn well this nigga. Yeah, this big kind of sad. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's life though. It's life. Look at this nigga. This nigga probably got a wife and like 6 kids at the crib right now.
Paying.
One thing we've heard in Chicago and Los Angeles from both the pimps and the prostitutes out there is they don't have black customers.
Mhm.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we don't do no AAs.
What is AA?
That's African American.
No African American
Yeah,
customers?
not
What?
African American.
And why is that?
Oh, black,
It's never
black
really been
customers.
good coming with
Okay, never
African
mind.
Americans. They usually too aggressive. They want too much. They not paying enough. It's almost like a safety hazard.
you know.
Nah.
No, just making sure you're checking your surroundings. Okay, we're gonna keep going on the blade. Maybe we'll
Thank
see you a
God,
little later
panicking.
tonight. But thank you for sharing your story, and I wish you the best. Okay, so we're gonna hit the blade. We're gonna pick up some chicks.
Without having any good street
Niggas, I'm gonna go pick up some
connections that
chicks.
can get me into the rooms with pimps and prostitutes, I decided to try my luck by driving around and trying to pay women for a conversation. This made me feel nervous, uncomfortable, and I struck out more than an 8th grade boy at the dance. Apparently, an Arizona YouTuber went around harassing these ladies before, so they were not too keen for an interview, understandably.
I always feel like such a fucking slimy bastard when we're doing this. It just feels so weird and wrong.
When I visit tough places, I always look for people that are thriving despite the environment. We found a boxing gym, so I figured I'd talk to a coach and hear his mentality and how he steers youth in the right direction.
We're at a boxing gym right now. As
You got so scared he went to a boxing gym to talk to the coach about it.
you can tell, kids are working out, they're jump roping, they're getting a sweat. And we're with the coach. What's your name, sir?
Rafael Valenzuela. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you, coach. ¿Qué es el impacto de la prostitution en la área?
Los niños no se enfocan en eso, ni siquiera voltean a ver a ellos.
Hey,
Ellos vienen y
kids.
trabajan aquí en el gimnasio, llegan, se van a su casa. No andan en las calles, es diferente para ellos. Acá se van a correr a veces y pues, estamos cuidándolos de que no haya gente que los moleste.
Piensa que un gimnasio como esto es muy importante para la comunidad.
Sí, es bien importante porque, como te digo, los enseñas a pelear, pero también les formas disciplina. Cuando ellos crezcan, vayan formándose bien, ya sea para un trabajo, para estudiar, lo que sea, les forma su disciplina para hacer.
Nah, there's gotta be at least like one nigga. There's gotta be at least one nigga that like his mom was on the street, so he's learning how to fight to beat niggas' asses. Come on, bro.
Alguien en la vida.
Piensa que la
That would be
policía
a crazy
necesita ser
movie.
más fuerte allí, o la que es la solución para esto.
Pues ahorita yo pienso que con todo esto que está de las drogas, que están saliendo, que ya ves que hay tantas personas que están envueltas en drogas, también es duro para la policía mantener todo esto pues controlado, porque hay un policía o dos y hay como 100 o 200 gentes en la calle haciendo sus cosas, entonces es duro para la policía. Yo pienso que ellos están trabajando en eso, pero sí deben de estar un poquito más enfocados en eso también.
Muchas gracias. ¿Qué tú haces para los niños y la comunidad? So, muchas gracias.
Gracias a ti.
There apparently was a YouTuber that was harassing prostitutes, and so that's making. There apparently was a YouTuber that was harassing prostitutes,
he was
and
talking
so
about
that's making it not very easy for us to try and talk to women. We're gonna hop out on foot and
That
see if
nigga's
we can
weird,
just
but
get
I ain't
people's
gonna lie.
stories or perspective of the area.
That nigga's weird for harassing the girls.
So it looks like somebody's getting just got a customer and they're going to a motel.
Damn, bro, you just gonna follow them?
It feels like we're in another world right now.
Nah, hitting licks on these niggas gotta be so easy for the fucking prostitutes, bro.
This guy's kind of geeking out right now.
Feeling like I was about to
That
fold
nigga's
my
tweaking.
cards, as a last-ditch effort, I decided to go to a motel lobby and see who I could meet. After standing in line for a few minutes, my luck changed when a lady named Roxy got in line behind me. Here's what happened.
Is it normally this slow here? What is it like night to night around here? Does it get hectic?
Sometimes it does. Mainly you have like all the smokers that smoke blues hanging out around here. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, you know, like people fighting and want to shoot each other.
Over drugs or over like the
It's
pimping?
mainly over, it's not even got nothing to do with the pimping no more. It's all got to do with the pills, like the fentanyl, like that's not
Niggas
their
is killing
area to
each other
take
for
over.
fentanyl.
As far as Phoenix goes, this is the hotbed for pimps and prostitutes.
Yeah.
Fentanyl is like
right?
a bomb.
So one question I have is, do you think it should be legal? Should we have brothels where you can legally go, do your business, it's a little safer for the women?
To me, it's a job for them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like strippers. It should be legal for them to do it, somewhere to go safe, you know, instead of just walking the blade and then people picking them up and then somebody, you know, hurting them or killing them or something like that.
Have you
What
ever
the
heard of
fuck?
a bad story happening to
Wait. New York PD identifies person of interest in death of hooker found in barrel. What the fuck? They killed a hooker and stuck her in a barrel. Cause what the fuck is wrong with niggas? The body of Nicole, 42. She was 42 years old. A high-end escort was stuffed into a 55-gallon drum in New York City and dumped in New Jersey.
Man, I've heard of a lot. I've seen a lot of females get in a car and end up in the back of an alley, gutted up, cut up, I've seen a girl that was on the Blade on Northern and 27th, and they found her body in the back of an alley, just laying on an empty bed, no clothes on.
On a bed?
How do you view the pimp in this? Is he a helpful person? Is he a parasite? Is he a bad guy?
I don't think these women need pimps, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why would you need a pimp when you're trying to work for the money for yourself? Some of these women are vulnerable, you know?
What percent of the rooms here you think are dedicated to prostitution?
Travelers in. That's across the street. And over there, they can bring as many people as they want. Just the other day, I seen these two girls bring a trick over there, and I don't know what they were trying to do, rob him or what, but he busted out their window, and then he left, and then they left. It was crazy. I was like, wow.
It seems like a dangerous world to be in.
Yeah, especially too for the tricks too, you know, because they never know what's behind them doors, or they never know what's gonna happen. They can get set up. Somebody could be waiting for them to rob them.
Yeah, it's bad for
and
both.
Most of these females are doing it for the fentanyl, and that's pretty crazy.
Does the pimp get the woman hooked on fentanyl? Is that part of the game?
No, I think that they get themselves hooked on it. Some pimps, if you follow the girl, they'll come right up on you and tell you, hey, well, what are you doing bothering my girl, and this and that, and he'll point a gun at you and all kinds of shit. It's crazy.
Have you ever met a pimp that you think is a good guy?
I know quite a few pimps. They're all right.
They're all right.
You see a lot of ambulance. Just earlier today, they had the helicopters and like 10, 15 squad cars. I guess they were on high-speed chase from here.
The motel managers, do you think they 100% know what goes on?
Of course they do. Some of them are with it, and some of them ain't with it.
I guess in some ways I get it. Like, what are they gonna do? Say no, I don't want to feed my family.
Holy shit, yo, that nigga in the blood. Yo, this nigga's dark as hell.
I guess in some ways I
Yo, this nigga's blacker than black.
get it. Like, what are they gonna do? Say no, I don't want to feed my family. Like, that's the thing. Like, every person in the chain, at the end of the day, they're trying to survive.
Yes.
And
that's what this whole situation is. Like the homeless, the prostitution, the drug addicts. Everybody's trying to survive out here. You know, this world is hard. You know.
Do you have anyone waiting on you right now?
Yeah, I have them waiting on me.
The truck?
No.
Do your thing first and we can talk
Yeah,
after.
they're pushing a shopping cart, so they have all my bags in the shopping cart.
So guys, motels like this
Why
are
your bags in the
hotspots,
shopping cart?
and there's cities, major cities all around the country that someone's day-to-day life, the way they put food on the table is to sell their body. But you let me know in the comments, should it be legal? Would it be safer, better, cleaner if it was legal? Or hey, no, that's a line we shouldn't cross as a society. You guys let me know what you think. And
Niggas are still gonna do it.
one thing that's a little spooky about doing this is you never know how close a pimp is keeping an eye on you. Some car with tinted windows. I mean, we just saw pimps with crazy guns in the car. I think if you're not bothering someone, they're not gonna bother you. We're gonna wait for this girl and see what she brings us to.
They find like people already broken in the room.
Yeah.
Like, see how the bed's all like moved to the side?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you can move the furniture out, and it's like dirty under there. Sometimes they don't even clean these rooms.
Oh yeah, it'd be dirty.
I stayed in that one over there today, and that room over there, I killed like 2 big roaches in that room. You moved the bed, it was dirty. Comforts didn't look clean. They had like little thin pillows.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should be dirty as fuck under the bed.
Right now, it's mainly over the fentanyl. El Chapo Guzman put a stop to fentanyl for the blues. Over the fentanyl. El Chapo Guzman put a stop to.
Chapo put a stop to fentanyl?
For the blues to come here. A lot to do with cartel, you know. I just got out of prison for sales of drugs. Like, I used to sell a lot of drugs.
Oh, you was selling drugs, bro? That's tough.
After this car accident and everything, I stopped. Like, I just had to quit, you know. Like, I had to get my shit together. I'm
hey, good for her.
My settlement to come through, and then
From the insurance company?
yeah, Hemp wants somebody that's gonna work. The rooms he pays for, food he's paid
good for her.
The clothes he's paid for. She has to work that off.
When they have sex with tricks, what percent of them you think wear condoms?
I don't even think they do. This is a dangerous game.
Yeah, no, that shit's nasty
one
as
bad
fuck, bro.
thing, you know.
How much does this room cost tonight?
It cost me $84, but it was supposed to be $63.
For a sketchy motel, 84 seems pretty high.
It is high.
It is high.
Let me
That's
talk
high
to
as hell.
them and find out if they're comfortable with it. If they,
Can I give you my number?
yeah, so that way they won't be all get sketchy.
Yes.
Hey, I'm in room 176, right next to the laundry room. They're coming.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit then.
Holy shit.
Like, think about this, picking up weed. Back in the day, you had to meet someone in a sketchy cul-de-sac or an alley. Dealer would drive up, you're nervous, the cops are gonna pull up. And now they have dispensaries. You walk in calmly, you get what you want. You walk out, everyone's happy and no one gets hurt. I think it's pretty similar with prostitution.
To see what a future could look like if sex work was legalized, let's look at 2 different case studies that are out there. In Nevada,
thanks, bro.
the only place in the United States where it's legal, the results have been encouraging.
Thanks,
Sex
bro.
workers report a
this
great
thing-
reduction in
It's a
violence,
whole
better
bunch of-
relationships.
whole bunch of terrible shit getting
The
normalized,
results have
bro.
been encouraging. Sex workers report a great reduction in violence, better relationships with police, and like the legalization of marijuana, the
How?
counties that have legalized it are enjoying increased tax revenue and tourism dollars that it brings to their area. In the Netherlands, they decided to legalize prostitution in specific districts that they call tipple zones. Cities that have implemented these zones saw a 30 to 40% decrease in incidents of sexual abuse and rape. A study I found from Yale estimates that major cities spend around $7.5 million every year enforcing prostitution laws, and something I thought of is that money could instead be invested to fighting crimes like shootings and theft, things that are a little bit more major.
Yeah, that's
What
a
do you
lot of
think?
money, bro.
I think they're using that to block it.
Have you ever seen a motel that is
A
this
lot of money for
secure?
some
Like,
bullshit.
as far as how to get in. Travelers Inn's pretty locked down. We're at Miguel. Throw the drone up, see what we can find. There's some weird stuff going on around here.
Wait, what they got going on next?
Hey, Roxy.
Called him?
They just got in the door. They said give them a few minutes.
Are they down?
Yeah, they're down the top. So give them a few minutes because they just got in the door.
10 minutes? Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Out in the open. There's someone right there.
Hey, good for her trying to get her life together and shit, bro.
Thanks. How are you? So I'm looking to
started a
talk
big
to
one.
people. I'm looking to pay people for interviews.
Oh, no, I'm good, love. Thank you.
No? We just have to make sure we're not walking into a setup.
Why she call that nigga love?
True, because, yeah, that could be a setup too. I think we should bring up one.
How you doing? Good.
Wait, why that nigga answer her
I can hop out. You want to meet me at the gate?
Yo, what
Here,
the
I'm gonna
hell?
come out right now so you can see me. These are my guys. What's going on? Nice to meet you.
That nigga said,
How
what's the
long you
word?
plan on going out for? You're gonna go for
Tomorrow evening? Holy shit, she's grinding.
24 hours straight?
That's my goal.
That sounds exhausting.
Not my first time. Probably won't be my last.
Holy
So what goes through your
shit.
head when you get ready to go out there?
Just trying to stay positive.
How dangerous is it out there for you?
Wait, they would get like 3 to 4. Wait, 3 to 4K, and they would still stay doing this shit, bro. What the fuck?
It could get pretty dangerous, to be honest.
Can you run us through a story of an experience that might give people an idea of how hectic it can get out there?
I mean, it could get pretty dangerous. I had this one client who didn't want to like always make them pay me first, and then like I'll do the service or whatever. He like tried to take the money back from me and shit. I have like brothers and shit that I call and like they handle the situation.
Oh,
Do you have you
damn.
guys that if you need backup, you can.
Yeah, not everybody has that, you know. I didn't have that at first.
That
Is
nigga
there
trying to
anything you
take the
can tell
money
about
back.
your clients or customers like?
A lot of them are still married and literally
That's what I'm
cheating on their
saying.
wives.
I
And
knew
that's
it.
crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
insane.
What percent of your clients do you think are married?
Probably over half of them.
Wow. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
What percent of clients are wearing rubbers and what aren't? Like
Oh, I
how?
don't do anything
Niggas
without
is
rubbers,
weird,
so.
bro.
It seems like it would be pretty risky to do it.
Wait, what?
Rubbers and what aren't? Like
Oh, I
how?
don't do anything without a rubber, so
It seems like
Hey,
it's
good
pretty
for her.
risky to do it without a rubber.
yeah, I mean, you're basically
At
just
least you getting safe.
so. I know a couple girls that that do anything for $1.
Can you tell me more about your story or how you got into this?
I'll be 23 next month, and
23?
I've been doing this since 17.
What happened when you were
17? What the fuck?
17 that you said, hey, this is what I want to do?
Well, I mean, my mom actually, I'm from Indiana actually. My mom moved us back out here to Arizona, and we didn't have anything. We didn't have a house, we didn't have a car, we didn't have shit. And then my mom left me out here by myself.
Your mom
What?
left you out here by yourself?
Yep.
Where did she go?
Nigga, that's
She
lame
moved to
as
Florida with her
fuck.
mom.
So is this kind of just survival?
Yeah.
That's
Nurse,
lame
is there
as
anything
fuck.
you think would be important to tell
Nigga, she's been doing this since she was 17 and she's turning 23 next month. What the
people back home that might not know anything about this world?
Don't be so judgmental towards.
Wait,
To tell people back. This is kind of just survival?
Yeah.
Nurse, is there anything you think would be important to tell people back home that might not know anything about this world?
Don't be so judgmental.
Yeah, that's
towards
true.
People.
Yeah, niggas-
I'm a peacemaker. I love peace. You don't know what the next person's going through, really.
Yeah,
How
that's
long
facts.
do you see yourself doing this for?
Honestly, I don't know. know.
This shit is nuts. Not gonna lie, they usually start very
We've
young.
done a similar
Bro, at
piece in
17
Chicago
is crazy.
and Los Angeles, and one thing we've heard from both pimps and
Hey, what's
prostitutes in
going on,
both those
man?
areas is they don't do black customers.
Okay, I don't do black customers either.
Too risky.
Bro.
Yeah.
What percent of women out here you think have pimps?
I think back then when I first started working versus now,
Yeah, at least she's being like mad chill with it though. She's cool as fuck.
it's a lot of renegades now. Versus when I first started working, it's a lot of pimps and hoes.
And do you think pimps are helpful, or do you think they're hurtful to the business model?
As long as they're not a gorilla pimp, then I
A
think
gorilla
they can be
pimp?
very helpful.
So you kind of need a pimp to survive in some ways?
Yeah.
Is the game plan basically to find customers and bring them back here?
I do car dates.
Is that the most common way of doing it?
Yeah.
Are there any weird fetishes that you come across?
This one guy, he hit me up. He's like, "Are you able to like?" I didn't know what scat play was
Oh my God.
until I had to Google it when he
Scat
asked me to
play?
do it.
Yo, yo.
Scat play? Who? I didn't know people like like stuff like that.
For any family or friends that might be out there wondering how you're doing, is there anything
Did
you'd
she
like
do
to
it?
say to them?
I'm good. I'm
What the
alive.
fuck?
Shit, they can hit my line, but I do have a son, and I do see
And she has a kid, bro.
myself being more active in his life.
When he's not with you, who does he stay with?
My baby daddy's mom.
Okay, that's good. You in the game or formerly in the game?
Hey, at least he's good, bro. You know the mom's talking so much shit. That's all fucked up.
Stay with.
My baby
What?
daddy's mom.
Bro, niggas be weird, bro. I'm trying to
You
tell
in the
niggas
game
was
or
horrible.
formerly in the game?
I'll never leave the
Out of the
game.
How
window.
young were you when you got into this game?
9.
9?
Niggas
Who
started
got
pimping
you
at
into it
9.
Just watching. Born in Los Angeles, California.
Do you grow up on Figueroa?
Yeah, I know about Figueroa.
Did you have any family members on the blade?
Cousins, females.
Did they teach you the game?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
Oh,
34.
shit.
Now that you're older, more.
Yo, what the fuck? He started at 9. Now this nigga's 34.
Did they teach you the game?
Bro,
How old are
this
you now?
dude is
34.
crazy. I didn't
Now
even
that
know
you're
it got
older,
this
more
deep.
mature, is that kind of wild to think like that you were that young and put in those type of situations?
Bro, I didn't even know that it went this deep, bro.
She does.
So I hear all the time, pimps take 100% of the money. That to me sounds absolutely crazy. What's your take on that?
She only gonna do what you let her do to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever she go for, that's what it's gonna be. I mean, there is some that do that. There are some that run their program a little differently, you know?
So if people think, man, a pimp is just a parasite, do you agree with that, or do you think that's, or do you disagree with that?
It can be, but see, you got motherfuckers out there giving pimp a bad name.
Is pimping a lucrative business?
Very.
What's the most you think you ever made in a month?
30.
Like an
30
investment
damn.
banker's income. It's
Holy
not bad,
crap.
huh? Do you ever feel bad for some of the prostitutes out there?
Actually, I do. That's what made me stop. A lot of these girls were
W
raised
mans.
wrong. They weren't loved how they were supposed to be. It took me a minute to realize, like, the life comes out of that. You know, the whole baby comes out of that. That's crazy. Like, pussy is the root of all evil. It's what make the world go round. This is the best thing on earth. It'll make anybody do anything.
Have you ever had to hunt down a trick and collect money?
Yes.
Oh
A
my
lot.
god.
On the scales of good and evil, where do you see yourself?
I see myself good.
What percentage of women out there do you think have been sexually abused
Damn.
or abused as a kid?
A lot.
What percent of pimps out there do you think have been abused as a kid?
See, that's what I'm saying about this word pimp. You got boyfriend pimping, gorilla pimping, freak body pimping.
What is a freak body?
Yeah, what does that
These
mean?
dudes out here that don't care. They'll pimp a tranny, they'll pimp a gay dude, they'll... this shit is wild.
Holy
dude.
shit.
Like, this shit is illegal, flag on the motherfucking plane. But I guess if it make you money, hey, but I ain't gonna be selling a boy pussy. That's out of pocket.
Have you ever been in danger
Niggas,
doing this?
bro,
job?
what?
Every day I'm in danger. 144 years.
A pimp got 144 years?
You know, another one that got 4,
Wait.
but I ain't gonna be selling a boy pussy.
He said
That's
I'll
out
be
of
selling a
pocket.
boy.
Have you ever been in danger doing this job?
Every day I'm in danger. 144 years.
A
Yeah,
pimp got 144 years?
You know, another one that got 422 years.
Remember,
nigga, bro, that's so unreal. Niggas just thought of a random number and said, yeah, we giving this nigga 422 years in prison.
Arizona? 420 years?
After Steve mentioned
you
that he
know
knew of
damn
pimps
well
that
that
got
nigga's gonna-
144
niggas not
year
gonna
and
live till
420 year
420
sentences,
years.
I was curious to know the legal ramifications for each of the characters in the story,
on now, bro.
pimps, prostitutes, and johns. And it turns out it depends on the state, but let's take California for example. For a first-time offender of someone pimping an adult,
Convicted pimp gets 3 years sentence in Napa County.
they typically get a sentence of 3 to 6 years. But a really bad pimp who's involved in sex trafficking and more may get a few decades in prison, like this Milwaukee pimp did recently. For the women caught soliciting sex, most states agree that it is better to help the women than heavily punish her. Because of this, prostitution is typically a misdemeanor, and instead women are steered towards programs like probation, mandatory age testing, and community service. And now for the Johns. Let's take Illinois for example. Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart noticed a discrepancy in the Department of Justice statistics. In 2010, 43,000 women were arrested for prostitution and only 19,000. In 2010, 43,000 women were arrested for prostitution and only 19,000 Johns were arrested for soliciting it. He decided he wanted to go after the Johns soliciting sex and launched his National John Suppression Program. When the Johns are caught, they're given a ticket and a fine, and the money from their fine goes to support counseling and job programs for the Women's Justice Program, a program that supports the sex workers the police catch to steer them into a better future.
Imagine a motherfucking that's telling you 422 years in the Department of Corrections.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
All because of a stinking ass bitch.
I learned a lot. Do you have any final thoughts?
If you can get out of it, get out of it. If you don't put anything in it, don't expect shit out of it. Straight up.
Holy shit.
The families worry about them and think, you know, every day that shit on these streets is going to be okay, but you never know. I mean, there's so many girls that came up.
There's a lot of girls that are missing right now.
That are missing. They found girls that the tricks took them and raped them and left them in the alley. There's a girl that they found over here on Northern too, and they found.
Nah, leaving the whole body in the fucking alley is crazy, nigga. That's just insane. On vengeance. You finna get vengeance for all these girls that got fucked up by these niggas, bro?
And left them in the alley. There's a girl that they found over here on Northern too, and they found her in a suitcase.
In a suitcase.
And a fucking suitcase chopped up.
That's the worst part about it. Like,
and
they
a
don't have to
chopped
walk
up.
away. I think that's the cheapest hoeing you can ever do. Internet, cool. That's more.
The internet's the worst.
What? That gets dangerous too. You can have somebody lying to you about who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Cam it up. You can get through it.
Wait, what you say? My fault, bro.
You can have somebody lying to you about who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Cam it up. You can get through it. Just cam it up.
They used to have where get on the internet and do just phone. You don't have to touch nobody, go see nobody. I think that's the safest way.
I remember that.
If it was that easy,
Because that's what
nobody would be doing it.
Let's look at what girls is doing right now, though.
You know,
I don't know what's going on.
What's going on right now? These women are ruining themselves.
Wait, what? I just beat mentally ill people? Holy shit.
Syphilis.
I beat the fuck out of the people who are worth these people.
Gonorrhea. Like these women.
That nigga said he's that man.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God.
These girls do take care of themselves.
Oh man.
You got some girls walking out here like that.
I'll beat
like,
up children.
Like high class prostitutes,
Fuck
you know, like
niggas.
their shit don't stink.
What's the percentage of them that are not going to doctors, getting checkups, and that's high.
Stay at the doctor.
I'll be uppercutting the fuck out
Take
of
care of
them.
yourself. Kudos, respect to you. Handle your scandal. With the ones that ain't, you need to get it together.
That's their lack of love. They don't have that person to teach them that shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Like the ones that don't try to take care of themselves.
And that's what the f is going on upstairs.
Are the ones that go out and have sex for like $20, $30. Girl, you're really cheating yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what's the regular price that they be doing though? That's what I want to know. Like, nigga, not, you know what I'm saying? Not for me to fuck. Like, I just want to know because, nigga, they said they make 3 to 4K bands. Nigga.
You know?
3 bands.
A baby come out of there, that shit is priceless. At the end of the night, they're gonna pay for
One
it.
pimp told me one time because he
When you
wanted me to work
recruit
for
as
him.
the
He told me
that first
"Girl, you
Robin
spent on
Cookie Monster,
$1,000,
nigga,
right?"
I am not your Robin, nigga. Relax, nigga, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah. I'm like, what the f you talking about?
It says men in the Bible, quote unquote, men were made
Time
from
to tell
dirt.
the story
We
again,
came
bro.
from dust, dirt.
My name is Andrew. I got bit by a radioactive spider, and you know what I'm saying? Since then, I've been Spider-Man. You know, just nigga. Hey, don't tell nobody though. You know what I'm saying? My Twitch ain't blow up. Y'all the niggas only know. Y'all the only niggas that know I'm Spider-Man.
Where we return back to dust, dirt. Women were handcrafted, and then they said that we shall not lust. I can't help it. Shit, look what you made.
Do you guys think that sex work should be legal, that there should be brothels where women can work at?
Yes. I feel like it'd be a lot more safer.
Yes, it would. And most of these women wouldn't be getting killed out here. A majority of the that's out here.
You my little nigga?
Prostitutes getting killed.
Nigga, you're not even my dick. You my balls, bro. You hang below my dick.
Because this job involves women getting into cars or motel rooms with men they've never met, this profession carries a great deal of risk. Sex workers are some of the most common targets for killers. Take, for example, the Chicago Strangler, where 50 women over the last 20 years have been killed, and almost all of them sex workers. When you mix the social stigma of the profession and police forces overwhelmed by cases, the result is many of these killings go unsolved, and the predators out there are aware of this.
A lot of these women are also hoeing for their addiction, just to stay high.
How much has fentanyl changed the game in hoeing?
Oh man, fentanyl, that game.
Yeah, fentanyl is
by
crazy,
far the
bro.
worst drug that ever hit American soil. I've been 18 months clean off of it, man. Let me tell you, by far that was the.
Bro, wait, when did fentanyl like start trending and shit, bro? It's just like out of nowhere, everybody just started talking about fentanyl.
Best feeling, the best choice I ever made in my life was to stop with that.
What can you say?
Oh, he was on it.
Fentanyl.
It's terrible. I wish I was never introduced to it. I was smoking like 100 pills a day.
What percent of
100 pills?
women out there you think are addicted to drugs in some way?
Probably like 2% don't do drugs.
I'd say a lot of them do it just to cope with what they're doing.
What we have to go through, yeah.
Do you ever enjoy yourself with a customer? Like this is kind of a fun part of the job, or
Niggas be leaning.
Yeah, sometimes.
Bro, that nigga do not want you, bro.
Like good customers.
Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for sex?
Hell yeah. Hell
In
yeah.
a cop car?
Hell yeah. In uniform.
In
right
uniform,
on the
that's
Bible.
crazy.
On my child's life.
Are they good customers?
Yes.
Bro, these niggas got whole
Did you like
wives
cop
with
customers?
kids and they
No.
on the prostate.
They can switch up at any moment. You never know.
This girl told me too that she had a cop.
Wait, what?
On God.
Did you like cop customers?
No.
Why not?
They
Nigga
can
just
switch
asked
up
the
at any
goofy
moment,
ass.
You never know.
Nigga asked the goofy ass
Girl told me
question.
too that she had a cop. He would be her regular, and she would go attend to him. And when she told him she didn't want to do that no more,
He gets upset and now you want to change the rules and be a little f***ing bitch.
Oh
he tried to
shit.
put her in jail and stuff.
All right, guys. Well, stay safe. Okay.
All right, you
Have a
guys,
good night.
you
Okay.
guys stay safe out there.
Damn, bro, that's some nice
All right,
ass
folks.
people.
That's
No
been an
joke.
inside look into this world of pimping, prostitution,
that shit sucks.
the people behind it, the stories behind it, and I hope you learned a lot because I sure did. The mission of this channel
Yeah,
is
I
always
learned
to bring you the rawest and the real shit
Appreciate
of what
you.
actually goes down
Appreciate you for
here
this
on
video.
planet Earth. Mainstream media is never going to show you
even know
this,
this
but I
got this
will.
beat.
And a shirt that we've launched, don't believe the lies. Support the channel, get it on the store. Thank you for joining me on this journey. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
W shit. Bro, that shit is crazy. I told you niggas I was coming right back. That shit is crazy. I did not know that life was like that.